elements of the season to all Nigerians, stakeholders, and well-wishers. I'm really pleased to bring you some further updates on our achievements in the year 2025 on the Presidential Power Initiative. So essentially, the network has suffered from underinvestment in a long time, which is something that the government is now fixing through the Presidential Power Initiative. Obviously, customers will have an improved service that will also translate into improved, commercials for the sector as people start to pay their bills. Then there's a cyclical effect, and that also translates into socioeconomic benefits. People will have more jobs, there's reliable electricity, and therefore they'll be able to obviously plan accordingly to make their businesses even more efficient. PPI is all about modernizing the transmission and distribution infrastructure and making investments that significantly turn around, just the output and of course the outcomes for all Nigerians to be able to have a better experience of service delivery. We began phase one in earnest, which is the Siemens Energy input into the transmission subsector. And of course, we've started some lines work with a company called CMEC, and they're going to be improving the lines network to ensure the improvements that happen on the substation side can also be delivered into the distribution and the transmission networks. Now, these two projects are going to significantly improve the transmission network by at least 1,000 megawatt. What we know right now is that there are 5 brownfield sites, meaning that they already exist, but we're going to be improving their capacities. In Abeokuta, Offa, Ayede, Sokoto, and Onitsha, there's some major improvements and modernization that is going to be happening there. So in the year 2026, we're expecting that there will be 3 sites that will be completed under the phase one. Those are New Abeokuta, Ayede, and I believe Onitsha. Those 3 are our priority sites. The other 2 that I mentioned earlier are going to be delivered in the first quarter of the year 2027. Those are some of the improvements that we can expect to see, but obviously these start to translate into a stronger, more reliable grid. And on top of that, we're going to be completing negotiations for the batch 2, which includes about 12 sites, again, spread across all the geographical zones of Nigeria. And we expect that these will also begin to complete implementation either late in 2026 or early in 2027. These all are fantastic improvements to the grid, and I believe that will strengthen the experience of the users of Nigeria's electricity. Some of the focus areas for batch 2 will be strengthening grid reliability, particularly in the key economic corridor. Particularly the Lagos area is going to see a significant improvement. We're trusting that through the PPI we'll be able to improve at least 50% improvement for the customers in the Lagos area. We're a very fortunate company in that our mandate is very, very ambitious. We're a small organization, but we're doing very incredible things. So proud of all of that, because we're standing on the shoulder of giants who have a very broad vision and also significantly empowered us. I think first to really appreciate the Commander-in-Chief, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for just that energy and incredible support that we have from him, and some of the statements that he's made about the PPI, having an impact that can be felt, has really resonated with us and spurred us on. The Honorable Minister of Power and the board chair has been really indefatigable in the energy that he brings to the work on a daily basis and just providing strategic direction. Thank you, sir. To the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Coordinating Minister for obviously making all of the investments to happen. He believes in the vision and he stands behind it very concretely. Also want to appreciate the technical partners that are working with us, industry stakeholders. They continue to provide support on a daily basis. The list is endless, so forgive my not, outlining who they are. But also the team at FGM Power Company incredible hard workers, focused and dedicated team of people, the executive management and staff. I want to say thank you. Really, really appreciate all of your work in 2025. Compliments of the season and wishing you an even greater year to achieve great things together.